found girls' panties that were dirty that I didn't know who they are.
About 30% garlic,
23% broccoli,
and only 16% chocolate.
absolutely everything all at the same time.
Are these your panties?
Well, I don't think so, man. Just make shit up.
Boom!
Boom!
Episode 6.
Yay!
Candy Teeth Radio.
That's a half a dozen.
Yeah.
That is a half a dozen.
And there's 6 sides to a dice.
Ooh, dice. I have an idea. Wait. I have a new game I've been working on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It has to do with dice. That's why I tripped out.
They already invented craps, man.
Dude. But I'm going to rename it.
We already invented that one too.
All right, wait. What about... So I wanted to make up this game. Like, if we're going to go into interviewing people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, I was thinking about a game that you do, like, after the interview. You know, after you get their real, you know, you're talking to them for real. Then you have a game at the end or whenever.
And maybe they want to do it at the beginning.
Yeah, maybe. I don't even care when they do it. I'm just into it.
Hold that thought. We're going to play a game, and then we can finish that paragraph later.
But so the game is gonna be like where you have to tell a story. It's called the Story Machine. So
Okay.
far,
Story Machine, I like it.
working title.
Yeah.
I like it.
And it's like the first time I ... Get it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or the best time I ... Or the weirdest time I ...
Okay.
So that's the first level. Is you're picking between first, best, weirdest.
Okay.
Then it gets into sex, drugs, rock and roll are the next categories. You know what I'm saying?
That's a natural progression.
Yeah. So now, so if you get first time I went to a strip club, sex. That's in the sex category. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The first time I grabbed a boob. Remember that? Do you remember that?
Yes.
You'll never forget it. Look at your face. Yeah. So then you go into drugs. The first time no, let's not do drugs. First time you
Don't do drugs, kids.
yeah. We're gonna erase drugs from the continent. Rock and roll though. Your first concert, your first tape, your first karaoke song. Tell the truth. It's so good.
Nice.
Okay, good.
This whole formula is just fun, I think, and that's
All right, then.
That's what dice made
Sounds
me
like a
think.
fun game.
Sorry, I jumped right into that, but
No, it's good.
No, it's okay.
So we need dice for the game, though. So
yeah,
okay.
and like a cup, we'll rattle in a cup so everybody can hear, so the viewers can hear.
We're just not shouting out random numbers.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, I'm rolling the dice.
Right.
Blow on them for luck.
We'll make a board.
3. You got a 3.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
I
think-
sounds really fun.
We should do it. We should do it before the interviewees have to do it.
Like right now.
Today. Yeah, I'm down today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan.
Well, I don't
I'm
know.
of-
It depends which one.
I'm of the opinion that we keep the game under wraps until
Ooh, wrap it up.
we have a thing.
All right.
Instead, because having, our first meeting and discussion about it be like the show, like the development.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But that's kind of good though.
it's kind of good to have it documented. I mean, I don't know.
But
What about if we did this? Each one of us just did one thing, like the weirdest time I blah blah blah, or
Ooh.
just one.
wow, it's getting weirder
real
on
quick.
air, huh? Ooh,
Well, it
'cause I
doesn't
looked
have
at
to be
that
weirder.
and that, and then ooh.
Could be the best time I had Italian food, whatever it is. Oh, but it can't be that. It's gotta be.
No,
one
it has to be
personal
sex, drugs, or rock and roll.
Okay.
That's the catch.
list. Well, okay. So
Jeff,
Okay, what?
is it first time? Let's go best time. The best time
Uh huh.
wait, we're gonna roll the dice. Hold on, let
I
me
think
pull.
we need to build an actual thing.
We don't.
I got a dice.
Just
I got a
pick
dice.
number. Okay. Oh, that guy's hit
3. So, rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
First time I rock and rolled.
The first time you went to, or first karaoke song you did.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never ever done karaoke ever in my entire life ever.
You're right.
Oh.
You're right, Dan. All right, let's move on.
The first karaoke song that I ever did was ZZ Top.
Ooh.
It was a good choice. It was LaGrange.
Dude, I love that
was
song.
I was a pissed off punk rocker, and I thought it was kind of funny and ironic, right? And little did I know that the majority of that
I hear
song
it's tight
consisted of
every
about
night.
4 lines.
Yeah.
And then it goes, how, and there's like an
Forever.
And there's
instrumental
a
break
guitar solo
for like
forever.
140 minutes.
That's one of the things. That's the key thing in doing karaoke, kids.
You gotta know the song.
Is you got no the length. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
the song. If you could do the worst song for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You do, but if you sign up for you put the lime in the coconut or some shit like that, you're gonna learn something.
Stairway to
You're gonna
Heaven.
learn something about stalling.
The funny thing about LaGrange is we would cover that song in a band that I was in, and
What band? Sorry.
Show and Tell,
Ooh.
and I'm the drummer, but I would have to sing for that song, right? So our keyboard player hopped behind the drums, and so I'd have to sing. And so it's the same thing you're talking about. I'm up there, with the microphone, frontman of a band, for like 15 seconds for the
Just
2
to
verses
sing.
of this song, and then it's endless guitar solo, and I'm just, what am I supposed to do? Like I felt like a freaking geek up there, like cool. And we were, we put on the costumes, so we had the beard and the suit and everything.
Oh,
so I'm up there
wow.
with the sunglasses and the beard,
What?
and like, oh yeah,
You had the whole thing.
it was like a Halloween show kind of thing, So we were dressed up as ZZ Top for
Wow.
and so we did the dude.
Sorry. You have a
Hey.
Guar story? Did I just trip your brain out?
I do have a Guar story real quick.
Damn it.
I wish I had a Gore story. I
Real
don't
quick.
have a Gore story other than knowing.
I
this
just
is
want
a
to be
flashback.
friends with them.
time machine.
Yeah, let's take
Time
it back.
machine.
How far are we going back though?
This is probably 89, 90, maybe. Okay, maybe 91, but probably 89, 90. I'm guessing. So, kid that lived next door to me was older, punk rock kid. Went to go see Guar, right?
Yeah.
So then the
Of
next
course.
day, like, and like I had heard of him like the week before because he had like the magazine that had the picture of them on it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
The slimy monster.
And so then I read the
band.
article in the magazine, the Rolling Stone or whatever it was, and like he played a couple of the tapes, and I was like, Jesus, this is horrible. But like, the next day he comes out, like, hey, because we would go skateboarding together, So he comes out and he's like, I was like, how was the show, dude? Like, it seems like some scary shit to me. He's like,
Suck with
dude,
Guar, bro.
and it's they bathe the audience in all this horrible shit like blood and other
Urine.
gross shit. You know what I'm saying? Urine, I hear.
I want you.
And so he goes, listeners can't see this. He's like, check it out. Pulls up his tidy whities from out of his pants,
Yeah.
on the side of his hip. They're pink from all the fucking fake blood
All the
that he
weird,
got
like,
dumped on him at the
dye.
Guar show.
Wow. And he's still wearing them. Like,
Yeah, he
look.
wanted to show everyone.
Like, look,
he was
I
like,
got
check it
Guar
out.
to
I went to
sign
Guar
my
last
fucking
night.
skid
My
mark.
underwear is pink. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, that's fucking gross. I never
went
want to
to
see
Guar-
Guar ever.
Can I do that quote though? I went to Guar last night. My underwear's pink. Not a good thing.
Yeah, take it as you will. Out of
Not a good
context.
thing. That's awesome.
Super fucking funny though. And I'm like,
See,
yeah, mm-mm.
you see that's a goddamn story machine? You see what I'm saying? Dude, I did a party one time. Put panties on my head from the party, from the girls' house we were at, right? And they were going to UW. And they were friends from here.
Yeah.
They were going to UW. I put the panties on my head like early in the night where I was drunk before a lot of people. And then just a whole bunch of people came, like from the school. Like all of a sudden we're not as cool because we're like the old dudes from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And there's like, and it's all
All their
college
new- all their
dudes.
new
And, like, I'm
friends
like,
are
I work
there.
at a daycare and smoke weed. What are you guys up to?
I'm a
And I got
neuroscientist.
underwear on my head. But then, so I had to make it a thing, so I just kept it on my head as a thing. Like, because the dudes were like, what's up with that? I was like, it's fucking girls' underwear on my head. You know? That's what's up with that. Boom. And then I just had to wear it all night. Pretty soon it just got sad. Where I just have girls' underwear on my head. I didn't fuck any girls. I just got girls' underwear on my head. And I'm sitting in a corner like drinking, you know, but I got girls' underwear on my head. Still motherfuckers, you know, pointing around the room.
It started out as like a proud crowd.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I got girls' panties on my head. Because I went in their room and grabbed panties. But,
That's a super creepy thing to do.
yeah, it's totally a creepy thing to do. But they understand. There were people that knew me.
That's a funny move. That's just a classic move, though.
Yeah, but the funny part was to keep it, you know, to hold on to that. Like, it was funny if I would have went like, oh, yeah, you guys, and took it off, you know. Like, well, hell yeah. It's just panties on my head, man. And threw it away. And then I would have just had fun all night instead of having to make this point that these panties are on my head for the rest of the night.
I'm that guy.
Forever, bitch. I'm from the neighborhood. This ain't no college shit. I'm wearing panties all fucking night. We don't do that shit. Anyway, sorry. That was a sidetrack. That's a sidetrack. Panty sidetrack. I'm the panty guy. Can I wear panties? Panties. Panty, beginning panties. Take it from the top. Should we freestyle real quick?
Well, here, I got another.
That was the best question. I mean, that was the best answer. Like, whoa, I don't know if we need to freestyle. I don't know if we got time for that, but... What do you got? You got a story?
Hey, Jeff, what are you drinking over there?
Chai.
Drinking a chai.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're feeling sleepy and you want to wake yourself up, and you have 20 minutes or so to spare before you need to be fully alert, there's something you should try. It's more effective drinking a cup of coffee and then taking a quick nap.
What?
Masturbation.
It's drinking a cup of coffee and then taking a quick nap. It's called a coffee nap.
What? Really? Oh, right. When you drink it, you gotta kill it and just go to sleep. I've done
drink
that.
your caffeinated beverage and then instantly go to sleep.
I've done
Only
it.
for 20 minutes.
No, you only can for 20 minutes.
And then it wakes you up.
Yeah, it's like, hey, man. You don't start this party and go to sleep, bro.
Wake up.
Wake up, man.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
No, I don't drink coffee, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll be doing that, probably.
You just drink chai.
Plus, I can't-
drink coffee
No
all
coffee
day.
nap? You're not going to slam a coffee
No, I
and take a
can't.
nap?
I can't like fall asleep on command like that. Like I have to be like it has to be time for me to go to sleep.
I can fall asleep anywhere, anytime. On
Right now.
coffee, off coffee, yeah.
It's because you just stay up all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the goal is to just stay up constantly.
Right. So when you start doing that, then you can just sleep anytime you want.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? People don't got to
Because
figure
you're
it out.
always
It's that easy.
tired.
Yeah. No. I'm not always tired.
I'm grumpy. I'm not grumpy today.
I am grumpy today. I like that. I wasn't even excited today.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I was excited for the podcast, but
You didn't say it at the beginning.
well, let's just think about that for a minute. Let's just stand back.
Why are you
and think about
withholding
that.
excitement? That's not cool.
Today, I've been down.
You've been down?
We're in the middle. We're in the slump. It's like anti-hump day.
What day? Tuesday? Is it?
Well, come on. It's like anti-hump day, but it's a season. It's like we're right at the bottom of the fucking barrel of Tacoma season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Season of Tacoma. And like I always bitch when people start talking about that. Like, oh, it rains a lot up here.
Yeah.
But it's rad. But it does really get you down every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was saying if it was colder, it would snow, and it would be way cooler than rain.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
See?
Just snow a little bit in the middle.
Yeah, it'd be
Just
great.
rain, then snow a little bit in the middle, and then back out.
Yeah, just
Rain it out.
Of course, everyone is hating me for saying that. So.
Yeah.
No one hates you, Jeff.
I was hating you on that.
Yeah, you were hating me last week. For
Yeah,
sure.
I was hating you on that. But I took it back, though. I remember I listened afterwards.
Uh-huh.
I took it back.
You take? Oh, okay, cool.
So we're good. What about... I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So, if I... This has made it for so long. I just made up shit for so long right there that I got caught. If I was to play the Story Machine game by myself...
Silently?
Okay, hold on.
No, that's boring. I hate it.
I was just trying to think of something avant-garde.
Avant-garde radio.
Yeah. Jeremy's playing the game by himself. You might be able to hear it.
I can hear him thinking. I don't know if the mic picks it up or not.
All right, sorry about that.
Our new
Yeah, it's
condenser
okay.
mic.
Oh, wait a minute. Should
might
we do a
filter that
commercial
out.
real quick? Let's do a commercial real quick.
A commercial?
Yeah. There was I would like to do a free commercial.
A free commercial? Oh, no.
A free commercial.
Commercial.
For, we'll call it Bullet Bourbon. Look it up, kids. Oh, wait a minute. man.
Free commercial.
Yeah, free commercial. That was a donation. I'm writing that shit off.
That was worth at least $96,000.
Someday.
That was a 30-second commercial. right?
Official sponsors.
They're just gonna dub my voice and say the real name. Like read it the way the word goes.
We're just gonna call it la 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 la.
No, because it's not bullet. It's bullet. It's a bullet.
Bouliette.
It's a frontier whiskey. No, well, how's it a frontier whiskey in France? What the fuck is this word? Bulliet. Bulliet. Bollard.
Blart. Blart.
We're getting lost. But there's just how much is in there?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
It's just a little.
Okay.
I had to
Let's
press
get
it twice.
Oh, subject change.
Hey man, you know something weird happened last night? Somebody threw a Molotov cocktail at the Safeway in Greenwood in Seattle.
Yeah, fuck
What?
Safeway.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Safeway.
Officials from the Seattle Fire Department say that it was just after 7 p.m. and somebody just walked up to the store and the incendiary device hit a wall and set a bush on fire but did no other damage. Someone at a bar across the street saw what happened and ran over and put the fire out, and they don't know
What's
anything
that
else. They're not
about?
releasing anything else
What?
yet. Like
What's
the
that
suspect or... They have somebody in custody, but they
Who
haven't
throws a
released
Molotov cocktail at a brick wall?
The hilltop one here. I don't mean to derail your story.
Oh, talk about
the
it.
hilltop
The
one here.
unsafe way?
Yeah,
You
the
mean the
unsafe
unsafe
way.
way?
That's what they call it here for real.
The only one that closes at nighttime?
Yeah. The only one you need cover to like go in. You just need somebody covering you. That's it. But somebody rolled a dead body into the Safeway. This is like years ago.
What?
Rolled a dead body into the Safeway in a cart.
What?
Boom.
Like
Hey,
daytime, nighttime?
somebody take care of this. That's a nighttime thing.
That's probably why they're closed at night
That's
now.
mostly a nighttime thing, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a wise management decision.
But that's weird that Safeway is like the place that gets hit.
That's the spot, man. Don't go to the,
Don't go to
the
Safeway.
unsafe
You're
way.
dead bodies in carts and Molotov cocktails all day long.
That'd be so much more exciting than just shopping, though.
Right? It's like makes it an adventure. You
Yeah.
know? It's like you're Indiana Jones
Turns it
going
into
to
a
the grocery
movie.
store.
Yeah, every once in a while I challenge myself and go in for like an item. Just
Go
to,
in.
You know, just
Get
to,
it.
like
Go in and get
do
that peanut
move.
butter and just get out.
Yeah.
See if you can get out alive. Just get that feeling of, ooh, I'm alive.
Could have jumped the lake of fire.
Well, you gotta make it past 3 people asking you for money at the very beginning.
Like
Oh, yeah.
outside of the store, yeah.
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 And they mean money. They don't mean like, you try to give them change and I want. No, I'm
that?
looking for $1. You have any dollars?
And that's for pocket lint.
Yeah. I asked if you wanted to be hurt or not.
Give me some paper. That's sad.
Paper. Give me some of that paper.
Oh
That's
man.
sad.
Hey Jeff, you might think this is interesting. NASA has released a SoundCloud account. And
Nuh-uh.
all of their samples are
this-
public license. They're all
Oh.
free to use.
Like
Oh.
what are the samples?
awesome.
Like this first one is a sample of radio waves within the Earth's atmosphere.
What?
Yes.
I could
This
plug
is
that
good.
into the system right here. Make it loud.
You can?
Yeah, he's got the same thing you have.
Nice. Wait a minute. You can play any audio on the phone?
Yeah,
So
we
that the
tested it
viewers can
earlier.
hear it? The hearers can hear it?
The hearers?
Yeah. That's what I call them.
It should work.
This is the NASA SoundCloud account.
It's so awesome. This is the way everything should be, though. Like everybody that makes everything should
Case
record
is in the
everything.
way. It won't plug in.
Oh, here. I'll pop it up.
It doesn't have to have a case. Oh, yeah, it does if
Yes,
you
it
don't want to
does.
break. I know.
Yours
I know.
especially needs to have a case on it.
Yeah.
Wow, did you see that 4? The 4 one I had? Where
Um,
both sides were as smashed as you can smash them.
Now it's locked up.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, it's that one. I was scared for you to touch it.
I want to send it. No, you. What I did was, I would put tape over it and then push on it.
Nice.
Back this track up, Jeff.
Yeah, NASA. Go NASA.
All right, here we go. Here it is from the beginning. Oh, it's killer.
Yeah, you're
So
stoked.
what is this again?
You're super stoked.
This is NASA's SoundCloud account. And so everything on NASA's SoundCloud account is public domain because it's funded for by taxpayer dollars.
Whoa.
And so you can take any of these sounds and do whatever you want with them. And there's a whole bunch of people that are actively making sounds or
Making
music
songs.
space
Yeah.
sounds, you know?
Oh, it's awesome.
Saturn radio mission number 2.
You're stoked. You're so
Yeah.
stoked. We might have got derailed.
Whoa.
That might be a wrap. We're gonna have to wrap it up.
No. Oh, this one's gonna be really long. It looks like. So we'll just play a little. Show. Oh no, it's only 24 seconds. So this is coming from Saturn.
This is coming from
This is
Saturn.
lightning on Jupiter.
Lightning?
Uh
Jupiter is fucking scary, man.
huh. Yeah.
If there's a
Like,
fucking lightning, it sounds
good.
like that. I'm scared of that.
Oh man, there's just a million of these. How do I make this stop?
Go back to lightning on Jupiter, even though I'm scared.
That was it. All right, here.
Woo!
Interstellar plasma. That's what
It's
that
like
was.
shooting at.
Here's your lightning again. No.
That was whack ass
Come
lightning.
here.
No, it was way scarier than that.
Oh no, it won't do it.
They were just chasing me. I was running. They were chasing, hitting the ground behind me.
Here you go.
I felt the dirt. That's crazy.
Damn you. It's not working.
I would like to do a free commercial for Bulliet Bourbon. Ding! Okay. You know what I'm
That's
talking-
really cool, Dan. I think that
You gotta go? You gotta make some music?
Yeah,
I think
you're gonna be there
you guys
like-
gotta leave. I gotta go. I got some shit to do in here.
If you guys don't know what kind of music Jeff Weeg makes, you need to go to the Off Model SoundCloud
Yeah,
and check it out.
and everything
It's
that
awesome.
you hear music-wise for the most part is made by me as well.
I've listened to it for 40,000 hours in a row before.
I
and
believe
I
that.
still like it.
You just one thing though, Jeff. You can't use NASA's logo in your artwork.
Oh.
You
don't have the rights to use anything of NASA.
They
You
put
can
that
use
on
the
there.
sounds only.
They put that on there?
Yeah.
I like it that
That's
they,
one of the
they
disclaimers.
specified that is the best.
Okay, that's fine. Since the logo is visual, I think it won't be a problem.
Hey NASA, fuck you, man. Fuck you, buddy.
Maybe I'll encode the MP3 of the song with, if you put it in your computer, like the NASA logo pops up.
Right. That's what they don't want that.
They don't want that. Oh, okay, got it.
No, just
Don't
do
do
it.
Don't do that.
Don't make it like your profile photo.
My
No.
new CD made from NASA Sound.
No, they should make their profile picture of me.
NASA. Yeah, bitch. Damn. Yeah, bitch. I don't like space, but
You don't like space, even
I
the
like
idea of
stories. No, it trips me. I automatically trip out.
it? Oh.
When you start thinking about, as soon as I start thinking about space, I just automatically, my brain goes, whoa, stop, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Because that's weird as fuck.
it's
You don't
too
know.
much.
Yeah, it's too much. Like, I'm enough. Like, I could be in a white room by myself, and I'm enough to trip out.
Forever.
Yeah, forever.
Forever,
Like,
forever,
just
forever.
on myself.
Right.
But when you start saying space and like it goes forever and it's a piece of this and that goes to that and we've never been on this and that's over there. No, that trips me out.
You just don't do it.
I'm not into it. I try to go right back to the earth and just grab on.
Oh man, I love that
claws
song. Love that
I know.
space
Let's go.
song.
Let's
me
go.
too.
Let's check it out. I'm down. It's gonna turn into a slippery slope.
It's okay, though. It's also okay.
around in the slippery slope.
Let's get personal.
Okay.
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 Let's point it at Jeff because he's not even ready.
What?
Jeff, what's going on in your personal life?
In
See,
my
it was a derailed.
personal life?
Yeah.
see how I derailed you there? See how Jeff's gonna try and do that right now?
See how Jeff has to try to do that right out of nowhere?
Well, personal life is it's great, but there's nothing really like spectacularly new to speak about or anything like that.
It's just that same old shit.
But not, I mean, you don't gotta say it in that ugly way.
Damn, you got anything cool going on? We didn't do this. We should do this at the beginning.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, to check it out, what we're doing.
I got cool stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
I'm back to teaching yoga again, like full time, taking more classes than I had last year.
Oh, you took a nut break, huh?
I took a nut break.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, a little personal healing there, and it feels really good, man.
Yeah.
It's on fire, man. The teaching's coming through me, and it feels really good to be taking on a bunch more classes at a different regular time slot, so it's not as much of a novelty at the studio. It's
Where do you do it at? You should say where you do it at.
Yeah, definitely. I'm teaching at Sky Yoga in Tacoma, Three Trees in Federal Way, and now at Yoga Soleil in Puyallup.
Oh, you're just rolling.
Just rolling.
Just
I got
rolling
different
around
classes
telling
in
the
week.
story, yeah.
Oh, we teach at Good Karma. Rachel and I do acro yoga on Monday nights at Good Karma Center for Joy. Yeah, it's all about the yoga love over here.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's good. It's building up.
Do you like yogurt?
I occasionally like a plant-based yogurt, yes.
Oh, that's right. You're vegan.
I love yogurt. Oh my god.
It just sounds like yoga.
I left yogurt out one time.
I like
at
Yoda
the
too.
at the studio. I left it out like when I came down till the next day. Right? And everybody was like, nah, don't do it. You can do it.
It was fun.
Because that's how much I love yogurt. I don't.
Yoda.
Wait. I do not love yoga.
Oh, dude, I'd love you in class. I'd love to get you in class, man.
Dude, I did yoga one time. Listen, this is crazy. I was staying at Huey Lewis's mom's house, right?
Oh, this is good.
Does Huey Lewis know about this?
It's just for real life. No, he doesn't.
Man,
let's keep it a
talking
secret.
about his mom on the radio.
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. We were out in the garden. We were smoking some joints. I was smoking some joints that I got from her. And the best part is just true. But I don't even know what we're talking about. Now I'm in Huey Lewis land. We're at fucking, I'm kicking it with his mom. Now that's all I can think about. San Francisco. Oh, I went to yoga. I did the yoga.
So she's into yoga, is that the deal?
My girlfriend at the time, her dad is a Sikh that's a yoga-rific. He's yoga-rific.
He's a yogi.
Yeah, he's something. He does all kinds of stuff. And then he is living at Huey Lewis's mom's house. Because what she does is she has a little apartment in this huge, crazy house that's on the bluff in, what's the name of the place?
Fancyville, California?
No, it's in San Francisco, and it's right outside, but it's like a little tiny town.
Okay.
And it's on a hill, right, that faces San Francisco.
Yeah.
So, her whole house is rented out. It's rented out to 3 people, and then she has an apartment on the side, right?
Crazy.
Yeah, and awesome. And then just has gardens that go down the whole front with these huge cement sculptures and shit in it. It's dope. And everything's just normal, like a normal person. And then, except for the car, the Mercedes Wawa with the blee and the stuff on top. And
like the Ghostbusters car?
No, not at all. Not at all. Like the ghost.
If the ghost packs loaded up there?
No, it's just Mercedes signs and black shiny stuff. But that's the only thing that's like, I'm Huey Lewis's mom. That's the only thing. And she's like old hippie lady. Wait a minute, I'm getting sideways. Let's go back to yoga. So my first time is he's the leader of the yoga place in San Francisco. That's so cool. That is so cool, right?
Right. So you go.
So I go there, and this is the first time I've ever done it, ever even like been at a place.
Okay.
And so we do it, right? And he's like, so Jeremy, calls me out at the end, you know? He's all, so Jeremy, what did you think of your first experience, you know? And I was like, whoa, my whole face is doing something weird. It's like, my face is tingling and shaking and weird shit. And he's like, oh, that's just from breathing like that, though. It's not like, you're good, man. You're good, man. Just come on down. And then, but that was it. But I was really into it when I did it. And like, I got into it. I didn't feel I felt nerdy at the beginning. Like, well, I'm saying a bunch of weird shit in front of people over and over again. And I'm breathing out weird, doing the breath of fire. I don't even know. Just some weird, I was doing some weird shit in front of people that I don't know. So it was cool, though. So I was into it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it made my face tickle. And that was about it. Forget Huey Lewis's mom.
Oh, man. Come check out some yoga. It's a big world. It's a big world, yeah.
Well, see, the thing is, I think I need to.
So
Cause
do you do the fire breathing?
Oh, Kapalabhati.
it's a thing. It's a real
Breath
thing.
of fire.
I
is a good
believe
one.
you. I'm asking if
I'm
he
telling
does
the
that in
truth.
his teachings.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are calling me out to do some Kapalabhati right now.
Right now?
No.
What is it? Well, just what does
I
it
was just
sound
asking.
like? What does it sound like?
But yes,
Please.
now.
Now it's
So,
called out.
To do Kapalabhati breath or breath of fire, you
Do you need a little soothing music?
No, I can do it without.
Okay.
I'll shift into yoga voice.
Nice. Shift into yoga voice.
So you'll inhale hugely into your lungs, right? One big, huge inhalation, but you usually do this after a little bit of prep. Like you breathe as big as you can for a couple cycles. to
Stretch
really
out your
expand.
stuff.
You stretch out your muscles. You stretch out your diaphragm. You stretch out your lungs. So you just increase.
Let's do it.
your-
We'll do it with you.
Okay, good.
Is that cool?
Yeah, do some pranayama right now. I'll lead you through.
So we just got to do deep ones to get it rolling.
As deep as you can, all the way to your belly. Let your belly go out, puff big. Let your chest go out, puff big. Fill your lungs up to the sides. You stretch them out wide.
Oh, it feels so weird. My lungs are like, whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
even
whoa.
the
Why are
back-
you going in the back room?
Inhale until you can feel it. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You usually just go you go in the front room and you go back out. That's what
No.
you do.
Go all the way into the back room. Literally go into your back. Breathe until you can feel your back stretching out like your lungs are so big. Okay, good.
Okay.
Now we'll go into some Kapalabhati. We'll inhale deeply and then only exhale in short bursts through your nose. It goes. And each time you're tightening your belly, like contracting it hard, like you're
Whoa.
like if someone was going to pretend to punch you in the stomach and
Yeah.
just contract your belly every time you breathe out. And you do like a full cycle. You do it as long as you can. Take a couple normal big breaths and then do that again.
It makes you dizzy.
That breath, it fires everything up
Yeah.
and it pushes blood to all your extremities. It's really pumping your circulation.
My
you
head
know?
is like.
Yeah.
And that's what the yogis do. Like they don't drink coffee or any real,
That's how they get
caffeine,
pumped
some, like,
up.
green tea. They'll start
So
on a day.
like
If it's
when
kind
you
of a
wake up.
gloomy morning, you'll do some
Yeah.
Kapalabhati breath, and you like you can just breathe. If you do that for 5
See, I'm
minutes,
into it. I'm into
Yeah,
that
it.
was just one breath cycle. You
Yeah.
breathe like that for 5 minutes, and then just you start taking in your lungs.
And you're just like, I'm a fucking monster.
Maybe you shouldn't.
That's
do
what it
yoga.
feels like.
You might become a supervillain.
It
if you do
feels,
yoga.
that's what it felt like to me.
This is the creation story of whatever supervillain name that you end up being.
Dude, I'll just be in a whole yoga suit, just with my mat.
Hey everyone, chill out,
Yeah.
and then just chop off everyone's head.
Yep, get the diamonds.
Rolling the dice on people.
Oh man.
Ooh, I like that. We should have the yoga. Wait, oh, that's a way to trick me into doing it. I can trick myself into doing it by saying, "Hey Dan, can you demonstrate for the listeners how to do yoga?"
That's gonna be,
No, it's fine. Right. I'm fucking
sound like
alive.
You sound like a pig hunting for truffles.
It really makes you.
Jeremy, Kapalabhati probably really wasn't your.
It wasn't the match.
That wasn't your.
Because it's supposed to mellow me. I'm supposed to get all mellowed down, right? And like,
Well, it depends on
No,
the
it's supposed to
perspective.
pump
You
you
can do
up.
something else.
I want to get pumped up. I want more power. I want to eat my enemy and get more power.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
Kapalabhati's your breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
think
your
you
one.
need that kind. I think you need the other kind.
It's not what I need. It's what I want.
You need the kind that's like, let's hug and we'll cook a meal together, a vegetarian meal together, enemy.
Enemy.
Who's now my friend.
Not just wringing out the heart. Just drinking the juice.
Just reaching right in like Indiana Jones too.
Oh, that was the
Temple
worst.
of Doom.
That was the scariest scene ever, dude. But I was entranced. I
Oh,
couldn't
you,
stop watching
you can't look away.
I had a
away.
flashback during the.
Right now?
It's still happening. It's happening right now.
No, a flashback of what's the fireman, and there's a fucking there's a roadhouse, and he rips the throat out of the dude. I had a flashback during that part. Patrick Swayze. I'm gonna go backwards. Patrick
Yeah, he's
Swayze.
not in
Remember
Temple
when
of Doom at all.
Patrick, I know.
He was my
Ripped out
favorite.
the heart goes with ripped out the throat.
Oh, okay. Yes, Roadhouse.
Patrick Roadhouse. Roadhouse is the name.
the
Wait a
name of
minute,
the
I'm
movie.
totally on track. All right.
Yeah, okay.
We're good. We're
Ripping,
good. We're all
ripping
good
out
here.
body parts. In
I had a
80s
flashback.
in classic 80s films.
Well, I had a flashback of Indiana Jones when I was watching the other one.
Okay, I get it.
Patrick Swayze, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you,
R.I.P.
Patrick Swayze, for everything you've done.
Everything you've done, especially
Your contributions.
the throat crusher.
Especially abortion movies.
What?
Did you ask a question? Do you really want to get into this?
Thank you.
Take it back. Take it back. Oh, you changed the subject. That subject got changed quick. Like that's the champion of getting changed subjects.
That might be a record. Yeah, let's not talk about abortion. How about?
Hey, let's talk about abortion.
Yeah, okay. How about we talk about this? I got something for you.
Who's had an abortion?
Who likes Legos? Do you guys like Legos when you were kids?
I like Legos,
love Legos.
so much more.
Yeah.
So much more than what?
Abortions.
Oh yeah, totally.
Let's go Legos.
Let's go Legos. Okay, so
Well, that's not bad.
I love Legos. I had a million Legos when I was a kid. Me and my little brother we pooled all our Legos together and made a giant box of Legos. You could build anything we wanted, And so I thought this was kind of interesting. I saw this Lego. Come on, load up. Lego pieces still washing ashore on UK beaches almost 20 years after cargo fell off the ship.
Whoa.
So there's like 20-year-old vintage Lego sets.
Yes.
So to us, we're thinking,
Who cares?
when we're a kid, right?
Yeah.
20 years from before that, right? No, this is 20 years ago, in 1997. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we don't even know
It's
what
like-
those
it's not
ones
that
are.
long
What are
ago.
they?
So it shows, and we can post the
It's like
link
space
so people can
Legos.
see. No, the funny thing
What
is,
is it?
they fell off a ship, right? They're all like sea and like water themed.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's like life
love it.
jackets and like pirate swords and like
Oh, I love it. They got
dragons.
I know these ones with the air packs.
Yeah, but there's this
all
whole
that.
thing where it's
And
this
they're-
is off the coast of Wales that this happened again 20 years ago, right? Lego is like, we don't have anything to do with this. It's unfortunate that blah blah blah, but it's not our deal, kind of thing. So,
Like it wasn't a publicity stunt?
yeah, it's just here
They didn't like intentionally dump.
because it's the shipping company
ocean
that
themed
like dropped a
products.
bunch of these containers, right?
Right.
So
Oh,
Lego
ooh,
said that the
Exxon
incident was
Legos.
very unfortunate, but that ultimately had nothing to do with the Lego group. Also said it has an overall concern for the environment. So okay, this isn't Lego dumping.
We're not
shit,
dumping
right?
plastic into the ocean.
Dumping the
Right.
surplus.
So it was like, I guess there were 62 containers that fell off this boat. Which how do 62 containers fall off a boat in the middle of nowhere? Because it's like this is off the coast of Wales, so it's not like they're in the harbor unloading and the rope broke and it all fell in
Right.
the harbor. It's like this is like out somewhere, like
When nobody's looking.
right, like 62 containers.
You know how big a
Falling
container
off
is?
of the ship.
So, anyways, who knows what the hell is in the rest of them? Because only 3 of them were known to have Legos in them. So there's like 60 some other, 59 other.
Diamond rings?
Who knows? So, but there's this lady who's been collecting these because they wash up on shore. Because one of the containers obviously broke, and so there's all these little pieces. She's got thousands of them,
Huh.
and there's like a whole thing where her and like she's got this like kind of environmental group that cleans the beach, and they find all these like little plastic octopuses. There's pictures of these. We can post all this. But there's a list here of some of the numbers. Okay, what beachcombers could find on the UK beaches: 13,000 spear guns.
Yeah.
4,200 black octopuses.
Yes! Just
Nice.
washing up on the beach.
Yes. 26,000 yellow life preservers.
Wow.
418,000 diver flippers.
Oh, I love
33,000
I love
black
it.
or green dragons. Brown ship rigging nets, 26,000. And
It's just all
97,000 gray scuba and breathing apparatus. But these are super cool Lego pieces too. Like these are like cool ones. If you had like the guy with the scuba tanks and like the cool
Dude, if
helmet
I had the
and all this.
scuba tanks that I
And the
found on the
flippers,
beach,
dude. I never had to do with the flippers.
you're the champion.
That's fucking cool.
You're the champion.
That's super funny. But this lady's saying, she's trying to spread the word because she's like, these could be all over the beaches everywhere.
Yeah.
And all over the coast, because it's just Wales.
They're the individual little teeny pieces.
Yeah, and we'll post pictures here. I'll show you. Like here's like what we're looking at here. This is like a
just
pile
piles,
of stuff that
piles
she's
and piles of
found.
plastic, yeah.
Oh, I
This
love
is
it.
like here it is on the beach where she's found it.
Oh, like the
wanna find
sand is just going to be, oh my god, the universe has gotten so fractal that the sand on the beach is now going to be composed of tiny
Plastic.
pieces of plastic
Yeah.
that is made in like shell form.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna look all
If people don't
seedy.
find them,
little teeny
eventually.
pieces of plastic, like
You know
pirate
what?
hats.
But the thing that's cool about it too is that she, like I said, she's got like this environmental group that cleans up the beach and everything. It's kind of cool because this is a cool way to attract kids' attention to like keeping the beach clean.
right.
So they do things where like you get a whole group of kids go out there. Let's look for the Legos, but while we're out there, we'll pick up the rest of the trash.
Right.
So it's kind of a cool thing. But I would be stoked to find a little octopus or a dragon on the fucking beach.
Oh no, I'd be
Shit is
so
tight.
hyped on that. I would love
But in
it.
such mass quantities, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, so she's been finding them for 20 years, and she's like, her and the people in her neighborhood, have, like, they go looking for them, but she's like, I know if people in, like, 100 miles up the coast or whatever go looking, they're going to find them too, kind of thing, so.
Oh, yeah, it spreads.
It's kinda
It
cool.
spread all over the world. That must be worth a fortune because I was in getting tattooed today. And
What?
my tattoo was a big collector.
Nice.
Yeah, I got my
Saw the
chest
picture
been
on
working for a
Facebook.
long time.
Yeah.
Got it pretty much finished out. Got little details to go, but I'm really happy with it.
We gotta get that photo.
Oh, yeah, I got the photos
I wanna
up.
see
The
that.
photos up.
Oh, nice, nice.
So I said, I saw it on Facebook.
Oh, cool.
And, Pete Dominguez at Arcadia Tattoo in
Nice.
Fife, yeah.
What's your Facebook so they could check it out?
That would be Arcadia Tattoo. Arcadia Tattoo Fife.
Nice.
Yeah. I think when we figure out how to have guests and we get that whole setup going,
Yeah.
it's he's going to be one of our regulars.
Nice.
Big Texas Pete. We got some people in the wings. We got some recurring characters in the wings that might be able to do short little story time, or maybe play the story.
Yeah,
machine.
play the game.
Play the story machine.
Story machine would be
I wanna
good.
hear- he's one
Just
of
to
the people that I
have,
want.
Come grill some
wow.
hot dogs on the hibachi.
Just to have extra people on just to play the game.
Yeah, as guests.
Oh, that's
hey,
fun.
Guess what? We got so and so again.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
just
fun.
doing a guest appearance.
That's fun.
We
Yeah,
can do
it's
people
cool,
in our
though,
own
'cause
life. Or
Dimitri.
Dimitri's in.
Nice.
Big Pete's in. We got a
I'm
few
into
like
it.
people that are ready to be Tacoma regular characters.
I can bring some people into that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Nice.
You know what I
What are we
heard?
doing for
Wait a
that?
minute. The Legos?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got more about Legos.
What's
So
that?
Big Pete, he's a big collector, man.
Big
He,
Pete?
Oh, really? Okay.
collects a lot of stuff. He was telling me just today that Legos are starting to be the new diamond. The new sets, when you get a whole set like in a box, even
Uh-huh.
new ones, they only make so many of each thing.
Right.
Like no matter what it is, they only make so many of each thing. And so the value of Legos never decreases. Legos are always worth their exact value, and usually they double. Like all the time, they don't depreciate.
They're like what they used to do with the Disney VHS. You know,
Right.
they would only
Yes.
release the
Yeah.
movie every 15 years
Yeah.
in limited quantities, and then like to go buy a copy of it's like $40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Re-release.
You want to watch Bambi, bitch?
You gotta get it on Blu-ray. You gotta get that
Well,
Blu-ray.
now that after DVD came out, they kind of that deal went out the window. But you know, when you go to the used video store, there's a whole section that's all those big fat baby boxes. It's all the Disney ones that don't fit on the regular shelf.
Yep.
You know,
I
when
hate
the VHS
those.
was the thing, man. That was the thing.
Dude, I got the VHS
they had
collection.
the market corner, just like you were talking about.
I got the VHS collection going.
Yeah.
Right? And
You hate those.
I hate those.
Uh-huh.
They fuck up my whole system, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
where to
puffy
fit 'em.
ones.
Oh, those things.
I don't want any puffy ones. Why did you make them all puffy? Now there's a whole different section that's puffy.
Because you don't want the sharp corners for the little kids. They're gonna handle them.
Dude.
Video.
Those things are sharper, I think. Those
Yeah,
things are-
there's some little
Yeah,
pretty-
I hate those
I
things.
just-
Pretty sharp.
And then they
That's
break on
pretty
the
sharp.
corner and have teeth. Like,
Because they don't fit in the shelf, and people jam them in the shelf, and the corners break off.
right.
Dude, I found so many VHSs when I was going through the garage. Remember that? This is still going.
Digging through the garage.
Oh, wow. The garage is awesome. VHSs are awesome. The garage is awesome. Because I'm getting into all this type of... Well, I think our first interview is going to be with Steve Olsen.
Yeah.
He already agreed to it, but like when we do it is whenever.
Mhm.
But yeah, just going through those old tapes, dude, I found so much stuff. Again, like more stuff. Like I know I already talked about this, but like it just keeps and there's like 20 more tapes that I haven't even touched. It's getting weird.
Man, you're busy over there.
VHS, dude. VHS busy. Do we have this one? There's one where it's a cop rolls up on us. We're skating, right? And a cop rolls up on us, and he's telling us all this shit. He's telling us what it's
I
about
think
back
I
in the days,
I
and
have
like
that
it's
clip right
totally
here.
legal now. Yeah, you have a clip.
I have the clip right here.
Yeah.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right.
He rolls up.
He rolls up. They're skating. Oh damn!
Isn't that awesome? If
I
you
will
do not
arrest you.
cease that, I will arrest you.
He just he rolls up saying illegal like he's a robot.
Just yelling.
Wait a minute, stop. The thing is, we're in the middle of downtown. This is 89. or something, you know? 9. Oh, no, it's probably like 93, really. It's
Okay.
probably like 93. He rolls up. Nobody's anywhere downtown at all.
Right.
It's just us. There used to be nobody downtown at all. There's nobody downtown now, but
Right now, there's still
during the
nobody.
weekend. But it used to be where there was really nobody downtown.
No, there's really tumbleweeds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really just empty everywhere.
I see the coyote, I think.
Yeah. There's no need to pull up in your cop car and yell out the loudspeaker to people that are 10 feet away from you
Yeah.
Right.
for this whole thing. Never talk to us normal when we're
Yeah,
standing
when
there.
you see this
Yeah,
footage, you'll
just
see
out
how
the
close he
window.
is.
It's ridiculous.
It sounds like, you
I'll
know,
post that footage
They're
too.
across the bay from him, and there's no bridge.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
he's
And
like
letting
right
us know.
there. He's like he could be in the studio with us right now.
But the best part is about that is like later on, I'm like, well, where do we go then? You know, and he's all, it's not up to me to tell you where to play. And I'm like, well, if we
is that
can't,
RoboCop
if we can't play
in
here,
this car?
we gotta have somewhere to play.
You can't skate here, punk.
Yeah. And he's like, it is not up to me. You know, that's not. Oh, it's so different now. It's awesome. It's legal downtown to skate as
Right.
transportation.
Right.
Right.
You can't go like nose waxing,
Yeah,
nose sliding.
yeah. You can't
curbs.
do what we were doing right,
Right.
there.
Yeah.
But it's still cool that you can just skate downtown
Yeah.
and it's not a cop rolling up getting weird.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
'Cause,
That was on
you
one
know,
of the
it's-
VHS tapes.
It's a
was good.
viable,
The video was
it's a
crazy.
viable form of transportation, I think. You know, for sure, for a lot of people. You know, it's difficult in downtown Tacoma because of the hill or whatever. But like,
Dude,
Oh,
skating.
man, kids have longboards, man. Everyone's on one of
Dude,
these longboards
mix-
now.
Mixing skating with public transportation is the best thing ever.
Yep.
When I went to New York, the first time I went to New York, I had a brand new board and it had like big filmer wheels, like soft wheels on it. And it was the best idea to bring that thing there. And you just take the subway wherever you want to go and then you skate to the rest of the place. It's like, it's just, you're free.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it's nice. I love it.
I love it too. I love mixing
And
it.
you also have some place to sit.
Yeah, you can sit on it. I got a picture of you sitting on it. I'm going to post that too. Boom. Say something else.
Say something else. Bingo.
Have you heard of the plastic? You were talking about the Legos in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the plastic island
Oh yeah.
from all the smashed up plastic, and it all goes to one spot in the ocean?
Yeah.
And so it's like it was like 3 years ago or whatever when I heard about it. It was as big as Texas,
Yeah.
right? Now it's 99% disappeared. Isn't that awesome?
What?
Isn't that awesome?
Wow, that fixed itself.
It disappeared. I told everybody, just shut the fuck up. Just let God take care of it.
He zapped it,
It just
from
got
above.
swallowed. It just got eaten. What?
How does it disappear?
I think it just sinks.
Maybe
I'm pretty sure it just
No,
sinks.
dude.
Maybe
plastic
they
keeps
aimed it
like
at the
forever.
Bermuda Triangle.
What's that?
Maybe they aimed it at the Bermuda Triangle.
That's
Ooh,
good.
that's a good idea.
That's good.
Ooh.
Maybe that's how they get rid of all kinds of stuff that we don't know about.
Maybe that's what all those.
Like when everyone
chemtrails are
found out about
man.
Area-
Chemtrails start
Bringing
changing
everything
the weather,
in.
like diverting everything into specific.
Well, you know, when everyone found out about Area 51, they had to get rid of all that shit. You know, bam. Send it off to the Bermuda Triangle.
Dude, they say a vast amount of the plastic garbage littering the surface of the ocean may be disappearing, a new study suggests. I already said they say, and that's the same words. Those
Yeah.
are the same words. Exactly what is happening to this ocean debris is a mystery. Though the researchers hypothesized that the trash could be breaking down into tiny, undetectable pieces
But
for
all
the
at
fish
once?
to eat.
For the fish. He says that?
Alternatively, no. The garbage may be traveling deep into the ocean's interior.
Just going deep. Oh,
So chill
dude,
out.
It's like
Farther from land?
We don't even go that deep. It's good. We're humans.
Like, not. Like, does that mean, like, on the surface, but farther from land, or, like, deep down underneath the water, do you think?
Just where you can't see it. You don't have to keep asking
it's not
questions.
surface level anymore. It probably generated enough like weird
Weight.
vegetable matter to like sink it just below the surface.
Like, enough seaweed got stuck on top of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so now it's gonna be like a massive like submarine island, and
Ah.
then that'll develop like eventually it'll
you
become a
know,
whole island.
Atlantis.
chain. It'll be like housing tracts, dude.
That's how Atlantis started.
Well, I was thinking, you know, what a great place for
Plastinus.
the, you know, the misfit toys to go.
Yeah.
But then it sunk, so that it sucks. You know, I'm glad they didn't go there, but we found a place for you guys. Glug, 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 glug.
It's fun for a minute.
And then you die.
Like all the Lego pirates meet up with the Lego like mermaids and they're partying on plastic islands just for a little while. And then that was what sunk it, was the convergence of all the
maybe
castaways.
Maybe one of the Lego pirates, poked it with his Lego sword. by
Yeah.
accident.
Just feel happy to be a human, and that we're.
I feel
above
like
it.
they must have
We're
zapped
above
it from
the water.
space with like a laser from a satellite or
They're
something.
all, just hit it.
Just
Just hit it.
zrrr.
Just hit it.
Yeah, just vaporize it or something.
For real, Right. Nobody would know. It's way out there in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
I just thought of something for the first time.
Yeah,
First time, anything. Always
Yeah.
good.
How do we pee?
During the podcast?
Oh my god!
Well,
You
so
have to
so
hold
far
it.
we haven't even done that. Yeah, you have to hold it. That's the game. You have to pee into
Things
the
are changing.
provided bottle. You
Things
gotta
are
provide
changing.
bottle.
Oh, I got a
Yeah.
bottle.
You don't want to disrespect yourself.
I got a bottle. Let's do a
Oh,
commercial.
wait a minute. We know what to do. Like,
Let's do a noise commercial. Put that mic by my.
didn't we already have the answer? You already know, buddy. Tiny little bursts.
Oh.
No, you can't do that in here. I'm sorry.
All right.
Pinch. Pinch. But I got a local news story.
Local
Oh, yeah?
news.
Yeah.
Local news.
It's a good one.
Local news.
You sound like Tom Brokaw on there. That's great. Local news.
You look like Tom Broke. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
You had to go there. You had to take it there.
Let's take it back to niceness.
Okay. Let's just take it back to the local news.
Let's take it back to the local news and just keep it nice and little and like a little town, art town. Kalakala.
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 Does this mean
Kalakala?
anything?
The Kalakala?
What is this?
Okay, so first of all, my whole life I called it the Kalakala. Right?
I also called it the Kalakala.
Kalakala. Kalakala. That
I
sounds
love
Italian.
saying it. And then I heard a video. I was doing some research on it. I heard a video and they're like, the Kalakala in a
Well, maybe they don't know what they're saying. You know?
Yeah, fuck them.
Right?
Kalakala. bitch.
Kalakala. That's way more fun to say.
So the Kalakala
Uh-huh.
is this ferry boat.
Okay.
It was made a long time ago.
It's in the 20s.
It was in the
It's like-
20s.
yeah, it's in the 20s.
That's a long time
a
ago.
long time ago.
So is it
It was
wood?
all, it's all Art Deco, man.
It
It's
was
so swank.
wood.
It's
No,
so
but
beautiful.
before it was Art Deco, it got burned to the water level.
Oh, the
It had a curse. Listen to this. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to say.
curse of the Kalakala.
Well,
Kalakala
it wasn't a curse. It was a goocher. It was a fucking.
Goocher.
It was a fucking. What do you call it? It's just a bad omen, right?
Okay.
Bad juju.
It wouldn't come off the thing to go into the water.
Oh, it didn't
It
want
was
to go.
stuck. It was stuck on the.
So don't
thing
put
that
me
was
in there.
going
I'm
into
gonna
the
burn
water.
down.
And they're like, and all the seamen, not seamen, seamen
See men.
were like, well, no, this is a bad sign, you know. Like we don't deal with that.
Yeah.
That's a bad
It's
sign.
done. They
Yeah,
walk
something's
away from the
wrong.
boat.
Something's wrong now. You got it. So then, in 19 something else, this girl kills herself on it. Wait a minute.
What?
First month? Let's go back. Take away the killing. It's suicide. First month.
Back in time.
First month, it drives into a fucking dock. First thing. Right?
So it gets stuck, then drives into, crashes
And
into
gets
something.
So the girl kills herself.
$35,000 in damage then.
In
Whatever
the
that
19
20s.
In 19 something something.
Right.
In the 20s.
Right.
Where they don't even know what 3 zeros mean.
Yeah.
So, then later, 5 people drown when there's a different miscalculation when they're parking it again.
Oh my
Right?
God.
It's just like a murder machine.
Right? Because how does a parking error make people drown? Like that's like it's the same thing as the containers falling off the ship. How does this happen?
Right. Quality standards in
Plus
the
just
marine
swim.
industries.
Just
Like-
swim to the damn dock.
Plus, when you're on a boat,
Why are you dying?
don't stand by the side.
Yeah.
Like hanging off the top deck.
Like, what are you doing?
Stand on the rail.
You're
just
supposed to
trying
be in your car. I mean, I guess it's the 20s, right? So it's like,
There were no rules in the 20s. You could do
yeah, I
whatever you
mean, a
wanted.
car is basically a wagon with an engine on it.
And plus, you were getting drunk half the time. Okay, listen to this. So it would take wartime shipyard workers
Mm-hmm.
from Bremerton to Seattle, from Seattle to Bremerton, right?
Right.
Then it would stop doing that and turn into party time. At 8:30, 8:30, it's party time. You got the Flying Bird choir, or not choir. They were playing instruments.
Oh.
I want to say quartet. We'll say orchestra.
Okay, great.
The Flying Bird Orchestra, because Kalakala or Kalakala or whatever the fuck else somebody else says it like
Run away.
is means flying bird.
Flying Bird. Okay. So they would. So after they're done shuttling the workers around for the day,
Yeah, they'd be like, "All right, shut it down."
so it would just park and then they'd party down on it, like it was New Orleans or something.
I don't know. I think they would drive around.
I'd
be like, drive around, dude.
Is
Why
it
we
a good
parked?
idea to like drive around drunk on the cursed boat? You know what I'm saying?
No, but they weren't
No.
looking at it as a cursed boat. They don't know all the stuff that we know now
Oh,
with
man.
the internet.
It's like the hotel from The Shining, but on the water.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Um,
The SS Overlook.
this thing is Art Deco and looks awesome though.
Yeah, it has a haunting presence, man.
Yeah. We went to look at it today. It was lost in the fog. After
Ooh.
golf today, because of the fog bowl,
Mm-hmm.
we went down there and tried to find out if we could walk to it, to get a picture for this. And we couldn't find it in the fog, which is even creepier.
Where is it now?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the Hyblos Waterway.
Oh, yeah, that was where I saw it a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's still there.
From both, down that channel, man.
Yeah, the guy that owned it,
Intimidating.
the guy that owns Concrete Tech down there, which is right on that Hyblos Waterway, he let him moor it outside there, right, where it's parked right now. And then he stopped paying rent.
At his place.
And so now that guy owns it. The guy from Concrete Tech owns it, and that's the guy that's scrapping it.
Oh, the guy stopped paying the morning rent?
Yeah, the guy stopped
Ooh.
paying. He's like, And it's funny because the only video I found of that guy is like, "This is a burden put upon me for 1 million people because of the history of this ship, and I will bring it back to full blah blah unless I don't pay the rent." And the other dude just scraps it.
Oh, so he couldn't pay the rent because he was an actor, it sounds like.
He was an out of work actor.
Not a very good one at all.
Out of work actor. You ain't doing that shit. This thing held 2,000 passengers.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a big
it was
party.
party time, dude.
Yeah.
Like
So-
the 8:30 to 12:30 shift. Yeah, I think that sounds cool.
Oh, I don't know.
I wanna
think-
redo it.
I think I'd rather take the day shift and then party on the boat while the other people have to work. Because then you're cleaning up after drunk people.
No, I'm talking about party on the boat. I don't even know. I'm not working.
I thought you meant the shift. The workers that on the boat is what you're talking about.
Oh no, I said.
I would want the
I
morning
did
shift.
say-
So then I could party at nighttime.
Right.
On the boat.
I'm
Oh,
just.
right.
We're saying the
We're
same
party
thing.
at night.
I
You
want
just
to party
live.
on the
I want
boat.
to party on the boat.
Girls got hats with little things on them. They're doing. It's all that weird music.
Tassels
Awesome.
everywhere.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
I'm pretty sure there was ghosts.
Jack Nicholson's in every single picture on the wall.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, man,
It was
the
awesome.
ghosts. Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts on that boat.
Yeah. The
Kalakala.
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 Oh,
Kalakala.
that thing has presence, man. You
Yeah,
know
it feels
what I'm
weird.
talking about.
Feels
Woo,
weird. I wanted to
ghosts
see it in the
is
fog.
interesting.
I wanted to get that picture in the fog so
Like
bad.
a ghost
though.
hunting up in there.
Dude, I'm down with that.
Sound like that NASA recording.
Yeah, totally. Man, speaking of ghosts, we had one of our first requests for a topic.
Ooh, nice.
We had a listener, Matt Roberts.
Matt
suggested
Roberts,
that
what's up?
Matt, what's up, Matt?
We talk about ghost stories.
Okay.
So I want to hear first if you guys have had
I'm glad you
any
went to ghost story
experiences
with
with paranormal.
I saw Blair Witch.
Yeah.
I make up a whole lot of shit.
And it took me a long time to go camping after that.
Right. That's as close as you came face to face with a
Pretty much,
specter.
other than just the, like, and I don't know if it's like everyone has these feelings, like when you're a little kid and you don't want to go down in the basement at nighttime kind of thing.
Right,
like,
right.
And that's pretty much it. Other than I was convinced, I think when I was really little, that at nighttime a gorilla lived in the shower.
Oh.
So it was really scary to like wake up in the middle and I have to go pee.
Wow,
Because
ghost
right behind
Just
the curtain,
right behind it.
there's a gorilla in there. I don't know why, and there's
And he
never...
disappears every time, though.
Every time you look, there's
Yeah,
never a
I've
gorilla.
back.
No matter how fast.
Yeah.
I get
You can
that.
see the shadow in there, and then nothing. So
I totally
that's
get
pretty
that.
much for me. That's about it. Other than like people saying like, oh, this place is haunted, like some building that you're in, and you're not like seeing any ghosts while you're there.
Or feel anything. You never
Yeah,
felt
right.
the presence or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I did get visited by one ghost. I had one very tangible ghost experience in my life. Or at least let me present the details.
Yeah.
And you gentlemen decide if
Okay.
you think this is an actual ghost story or not.
Okay.
Time machine. We
Time
need to go back in
machine.
time.
Let's take it back. Take it back.
Too bad I don't have a spookier time machine.
Oh,
for,
this is pretty spooky. That's okay.
It's no Ray Parker Jr., but you'll have to do.
So it's, I believe it's 1994, would it be? The year that Kurt Cobain died,
Okay, yes.
right?
I believe that's correct.
I think it was
Yeah,
1994.
I
I think so, yeah.
I was a very, impressionable youth.
Mhm.
Really
Monumental.
liked this guy. This
Yeah.
was a big
Fully.
moment,
Yeah.
And all my
Me
friends...
too. I was super pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like just such a weird, disturbing, disappointment and
Yes.
like confusion. It was so confusing.
Yeah.
It was just... It
Like,
really,
dude,
like,
you
hurt.
won.
I was like, you're like a rock star. You got
I
like
don't know what's going on.
you're making your music. You're not doing like what
Yeah. And you're saying
Kurt
fuck you,
Cobain
MTV,
was.
but you're like,
doing it completely your own way, and you're
Yeah.
monumentally successful for it. Like what happens? Like it's not okay to be successful. It's not okay to like make your dream or like
I don't know.
I don't know. It was so confusing and so
maybe
painful.
not
right?
like him.
But that night, right? Like my room was really crazy. My room was like it looked like your studio and like a kid's just it looked like whatever. There was like all this stuff,
Shit
and
everywhere,
creations,
yeah.
and shit everywhere. I had like things hanging from the ceiling, and all this weird stuff.
Wait a minute.
And I had a picture, the classic 8x10 black and white headshot, where he has like kind of some guy liner, some kind of like
Yeah.
crazy, muddy, sad, crying eyes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's in some like sweater, like
Yeah.
the Kurt.
Yeah.
I had that little 8x10 up somewhere, and so I said whatever my distraught kid brain could think of as a prayer. I basically like kind of sat in front of his image and like lit a candle and was
Did
basically
something.
like, man, I hope you're okay, like wherever you are. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope this is like.
You sent a shout out. You
Yeah,
sent it,
yeah, I
to
connected
the
a little
universe.
bit.
Yeah.
I connected a little bit with this experience in whatever way I could. Well, I went to whatever. I go to the bathroom, do my thing, and like had this moment. Like just ended up going to sleep. Like I probably like hopped out my window and smoked cigarettes and like buried the cigarette butts in beauty bark.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I probably pulled
Because
that
that's
move.
what you used to do.
Because that's what I used to do at the
Yeah.
same time. I was like, oh fuck, man, Kurt Cobain died. I'm smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know,
Fuck this beauty
blowing
bar.
it out to him
Yeah.
too. Like, man.
So I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm coughing. I'm totally coughing and choking. And I'm like, "Ugh," and I can't breathe. And I like get the covers off of me and get up and turn the lights on. And the whole room looks like Tacoma did tonight. Like fog. Like
Right.
ghosted out. It's like white everywhere.
Like in a movie or something.
Like in a movie. Like
Okay.
fog machine. Like my room got filled with a fog
Yes.
machine. It's like,
Yes.
I can't even see.
It's weird science up in here.
And so I go over and
Yeah.
I opened I opened my window. I was like, oh my god. Oh. I opened the
Shit's on
window.
fire. My cigarette butt's on fire.
And no, the cigarette, it wasn't the cigarette, but when I
Bark
opened the window just to
fire! Bark fire! Sorry.
Dude,
the
that was
rhododendrons ablaze, right? And yeah, man, I emptied out the room of the smoke, and I went down the hall to look in the bathroom, and I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And I went in there, and my face was black. My face was like just totally. It looked like I had blackface.
Like here, the
Like I had black, like grease
Like you're
makeup,
the
like
chimney
all
sweep?
over my face.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh man, that's really weird." And so I like washed my face. I got all this water and washed my face, and I had the eyes. I looked like Kurt in the photo. I
it's
had like
matching
the
the
black
photo.
mascara,
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
like
yeah.
wet dark eyes.
Yeah.
And I came back into the room, and my whole room was covered with probably like a quarter-inch of like black snow, like fluff, like the weird. This ashes had settled. Like I cleared the smoke from the room, and then I went to the bathroom, like came back, and it was like dusted. Everything was like poof, there was like this weird black dust
that's
everywhere.
fucking crazy.
And the desk where this all happened, like the candle holder was totally gone. And I had this big desk, this like laminate wood kind of desk.
Yeah.
It looked like wood print, but it was like plastic.
Yeah,
wrapped
totally.
around,
There's
like,
a
rock,
there's a
you
thing
know?
you glue on
There's
top
like a
that looks
skin,
like
yeah. But it was like kind of like dirt, like industrial officey.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that shit is burned in like a perfect circle. It's just like a char of wood in a circle where the candle holder was, and then around it is this like corona, this halo of melted candle wax, of like red candle wax, and like dirty, like sooty candle wax. All that I didn't even know that gave the black snow, the black dust, it made all the cobwebs that were hanging. I had weird shit hanging from my ceiling.
Yeah.
Like, like weird upside down figures and like bones of a pet guinea pig that I had had.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I buried and dug up the bones, you know? I had that shit like hanging in my
You need a
room.
room for cigarette butts.
Dude, this is
Yeah.
the best.
And all the cobwebs were now like drawn in black. They were like,
Yeah.
like I had like this crazy like cobweb netting, this like black cobweb netting in my room at the same time. It was so weird, man. Smoke detectors didn't go off. There was one right outside the room. I don't know, dude. And so then I went to school. I went to school that day, the next day.
Yeah.
I didn't even wash my face anymore. I went to school like with that face, like
Uh-huh.
with the eyes, and I that like started my eyeliner phase, man. I got a little gothy,
That
like
was
started
it.
like
Slipped
like going a little
slipped
dark.
out.
Yeah. And
Slipped in,
started
slipped
to
out, I call it.
Something slipped out.
getting a little more gnarly after that point.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't
Little
all
touch.
like love and rainbows, man. It
Touch
was
you,
like, whoa,
yeah.
whoa,
Like,
and,
life's real, bro.
yeah.
Woo!
It's time to rub some shoe polish on
So
my
where's
head.
the
Just
ghost?
a second.
I didn't see the apparition, but I just thought that the like all the circumstances were so weird and so interesting enough to me. Like
Yeah.
the complete disappearing of the candle holder, like it burned. Nothing ever caught a blaze. My room wasn't on fire.
Was this
but
like a glass thing or a metal?
no,
thing?
it was like a little wood. It was like a small wooden, stubby, like cheesy, like a 4-inch ring with a little like stubby candle holder you'd get at a thrift store. Little
Yeah.
cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was like gone. Like it was
Yeah.
gone. Just a black circle in the desk about the size of the candle holder. With a circle of wax melted
I know
around
what
the
happened.
outside. It was like,
I know
Was
what
there...
happened.
it became a wick.
Wait,
and
wait,
then-
what happened?
I know what happened. The candle holder was not in fact wood. It was molded plastic that looked like wood, and the whole thing burned.
That could have
And
happened.
that's
Into a
why there's
puddle.
a foot of or an inch of ash on your whole floor. Yeah, so it's plastic and it's smoldering, and it's making also the
Crazy
Why
dust.
would Kurt Cobain burn the plastic? That's my only question.
there's a lot of
If you're gonna
questions
say
people
that.
would have of Kurt Cobain, I'm sure. if he
Yeah.
were to be
Oh,
here
yeah,
today.
you don't know what he's going to do next.
Yeah, unpredictable.
He's
Unpredictable.
crazy.
Yeah.
He's Kurt Cobain. He's crazy.
And that's why he's not here. So
Kurt
none of that
Cobain,
shit
the
could ever go
zombie,
down.
dude. I'm breaking down.
So what do you guys think on the rating of ghost stories? Do you think that counts? Do you think that was some kind of a supernatural occurrence, or was those all just
I think
was
it's
it
a
all
hoax.
random thing?
Was there any... Wait. Was there any acid involved?
Absolutely not. No.
Nothing like that?
No. It was in Mom and Papa's house. No. Nothing at all.
Oh, that makes it even more... Like, I'm more into it. Because it's at Mom and Dad's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't out of the house yet.
Weird. Because I saw a bear coming out of my wall in my mama's house.
Yeah.
It was like the wall turned into a cave. A bear came out of the wall, but it was acid. It was acid. So
Turns
that's
out-
why I was asking. Turns out it was just the acid that
Hey
was doing
mom,
that.
do you have a bear in the sewing room?
And bears, like, I'm not really down with bears.
Oh, I love
In
bears.
my bedroom.
Oh, I love bears.
In your
My
walls. You don't have no fucking bears in your walls, man.
Man, bear's so big, you can't live in my wall.
Dude, I have. I've seen it. I've seen it.
No, remember, I thought we
You
already
see bears
decided
everywhere
that
as
that
well.
was
That night for sure.
that was the lysergic acid, and not really a bear.
What did you just say? Oh, yeah, you might be right.
Mm-hmm.
That was a different time. Listen to this one. I got one more.
No, there's 2 times that there was bears in my wall.
Well, I got
One
a different...
time I was
no,
acid,
there's
the
no
other time
wall.
it was real.
It's just bears.
Oh.
So we go camping, right? I'm getting into story time, and I'd like to apologize for taking up the time with these little stories, but these are real.
So you saw Blair Witch and you still went camping.
I did see Blair Witch before this. Still went camping and did mushrooms, right?
Oh, it's a
Oh.
good idea.
Oh, so it wasn't acid, it was mushrooms.
Yeah.
Totally.
Chill.
Yeah.
More chill.
It was a real bear.
So,
That was a spirit bear.
wait a minute. We're going backward. The story's backwards. Wait a minute. So we go camping. We're at Green Lake, right? Green Water, we'll call it. We won't call it Green Lake. Camping at Green Lake is a whole different thing, and the
Feed the
cops come and
ducks.
wrap you up every once in a while. But at Green Water, right, which is up in the mountains.
Yes.
So we show up there, and it's me and a bunch of my skating buddies. And we go there, and we're like, we're going to drink and camp and eat these mushrooms, right? So we drink a little bit and camp, eat these mushrooms. The jocks come, right, from some weird town we don't know,
Unicorn,
Right.
probably.
to the same spot, like, but next to us, you know?
Right.
Uh-huh.
And so they're like, woo! And we're just tripping balls is all we're doing, and we're just mellow. Everything's cool. It's like weed and mushrooms, you know?
Right.
So we kind of move, and we start moving away from them, you know, the longer and longer they're, like, automatically, everybody's just, like, scooting down the forest. And, these fuckers are lighting a fire, making a huge bonfire. They start chopping down a tree, like a big tree.
Oh
like,
God.
It's like, this shit's going on, you know what I'm saying? Some big
There's
shit.
lumber.
Because you can't burn that tree. It's fresh.
No, they're not trying to burn shit. They're trying to cut
Chopping
it
it
down.
down.
Yeah, like, we were here, we cut down that fucking tree that was there forever. That's right. So...
Go eat them, claw Timberwolves.
Farther away and farther away, they're getting quieter and quieter. Their roars of manhood, right? And so now we're sitting on a log so far away from them and just looking at the river and like hanging out, and it's just wonderful. So then I'm the first one to notice that in the river that's far away, like we're kind of back from the river, you know? The river's kind of far away. So then, all of a sudden, wait a minute, we hear a roar from the fucking jocks.
Uh-huh.
Roar, we're the champion, humans forever. and so we're like, whoa. Yeah, they like cut the tree down, you know.
Yeah.
It's all good. They did what they came there to do. And so we're like, oh, cool, it's going to chill out. We're not going to hear the chopping of the poor tree. So then we look at the river. I'm the first one to see it. Is a bear. Just fucking walking down the river, right? We're far away, but I don't care. If I see a bear, I'm not far away.
Right.
So, and it's the middle of the night, and I'm on mushrooms.
Yeah.
So, I start panicking, right? Because I'm like, whoa. And I go into freeze mode. Like, oh. And I just start backing up, getting away from everybody, grabbing a stick and shit. Like, I didn't say anything yet.
Right.
And then, I'm like, there's little baby bears behind her. I'm like, that'll fucking kill you.
Oh my God.
The mama bear just wants to
looking-
kill
yeah.
you. Yeah, now we're all gonna die a weird death. And so I just first I go, there are bears, and I'm running this way, and just ran, right? So I'm ahead of everybody. I'm like pushing people a little bit, kicking down some food for those bears, and just running. And then, the bears keep walking down the thing, and we're looking at them the whole time, but we're like trying to run back to where our cars are, you know, by the jocks, right? And so we come running. I'm running. I'm the fastest. Staying alive. And then I'm watching the whole time. You're looking over your shoulder, looking at the river, and then it gets closer and closer. Pretty soon you see it's the tree.
The tree.
It's the dead tree floating down the river with the limbs. And so, like, the mama bear is, like, a couple limbs in a pile.
Yes.
Just walking down the river.
Right.
And then the baby bears are the
The little pieces.
the little limbs. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
man.
sticking there, and they're just walking down the river together in perfect sync forever.
Hey, you stupid jocks, there's a bear, run!
Dude. Those jocks can fuck off, man. I was just trying to chill.
That's so funny.
They like dammed the river with the log.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? And you should have heard the roar when that thing fell. It was incredible.
They went and like started up all their giant pickup
Yeah,
trucks.
just
Twin stack diesel just coughing.
just stick their face in the tailpipe. Oh, yeah. That's right, bitch ass tree.
I need to get some bigger shark nuts for this thing. Let
Sounds
me
like-
notice while they're down there.
Just walking off. What are you looking at? To a different tree. That's right.
You're next.
You're next, bitch. Wait till next weekend. Get a half
You think
rack
we
of
could just,
natty
like-
ice.
You think my truck, we could tie a big chain to the back of it and pull a tree down?
Dude, I don't cut shit.
I just pull a tree, I just burn.
Dude, we could pull down 5 trees tonight, you bitches.
There's a lot of bears around here, you fucking hippies.
That was
Go back to the city.
That was my ghost story.
Ghost bears.
Back to the spirit bear.
All your ghost stories are hoaxes.
Yeah, I got some more. Yeah, you're right.
Yours are like Scooby Doo.
Yeah, for real. It's Mr.
There's always
Witherspoon.
somebody always takes off the mask. Yeah. That's true.
I wanted to build a shopping mall here. I had to scare away the jocks that were chopping down all the trees.
Dude, I felt like there was ghosts in the basement of the post office building before, for sure.
Yeah, that building has
for
history.
sure. And then I just talk hella shit to him though. That's how I deal with it.
Yeah. This is my space. Get out.
I'm a human. I'm still alive.
I'm still alive.
I'm still alive.
That's what you do, man. You got to proclaim your space sometimes.
Yeah.
You
Well,
feel that
you're
stuff.
already
You gotta,
done. Like what? I know you don't count as much as me right now.
Right.
Like, stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shut my door. It's okay. You can. There's a lot of places to go. I'm gonna haunt the shit out of that place though.
Yeah, you are.
I can't wait. I focus. I go out there and just yell stuff over and over and over in the hallways and shit. Like
Just to get soaks in.
So that's what they hear later. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious.
We need to
It's
play
real.
like a recording of you in there or something.
I'm into
Just
it.
being like, what? What?
I've done weird
What?
things in there. That's all. When you're in that huge, like, historical building by yourself,
Yeah.
You have the whole floor
every
to
night,
yourself.
all night,
Yeah.
it's cool and weird.
Yeah, you definitely have one of the more interesting setups, Jeremy. It's quite an interesting world you created.
It's getting
I
weird.
never
down
noticed
there.
any ghosts though.
No.
No.
Well, you got to be there for a long time by yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not gonna happen because I don't have keys.
Yeah.
That's true.
Maybe I should get some keys.
Oh yeah, I would never do that if I didn't have keys.
Yeah, because you couldn't get in. Man, if I didn't live at my house, I would never go there.
That's what I'm talking about. Should we wrap it up? Is it time to wrap it up?
Yeah, man, I think so. Let's wrap this one up.
For
It
Kurt,
was an episode.
It's been an episode, man. I feel like I just had an episode.
We all had an episode. We did. We had an episode for sure.
But we're exploring.
Yeah, we're exploring new territory every time. Every single time we explore new territory, and
yeah, for sure.
yeah, and it ends up just being a melding of whatever we can bring to the table, whatever catches our interest.
It's one of the funnest fucking things ever.
Yeah.
This is like one of the funnest things I've ever done.
Yeah,
We do a lot of fun shit, people. So
Yeah,
you know, like,
I love
you
doing
should
everything
know.
I do, but this is really fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do 1,000.
Speaking of fun shit, what do you guys got going on? Anything you want to talk about real quick before we go?
Ooh yeah.
What's going on with those puppets, man?
Dude, those puppets, the kayak's in fucking full
So
effect.
does it work? It doesn't flip?
Doesn't flip. You put the weight on the bottom. I gotta figure out a way to build the weight into the bottom because I just tie it on.
Oh yeah, it's no good.
But besides that,
You can mold a little rib, right? Mold
Yeah.
a little rib.
oh, I could do all kinds of. I could dig a hole and stick one in there.
embedded in there.
Yeah, but it's really good. I'll put a picture of the
Nice.
kayak on there.
Awesome.
And I'll actually put a tour bus picture on there, like I said I was
Ooh.
gonna, because I feel like I lied to my new friend,
Oh yeah.
and they're gonna lose the trust right at the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah. We don't want
And
that.
so I'm gonna post two. I'll post two
Nice,
pictures
nice,
of the
good.
bus. What do you got? You got something?
No, I don't think. I just, I'll be posting some new music to the SoundCloud account here pretty soon. So just keep your ears peeled for that. If you're
Check it
interested,
out.
Check it out. Off model.
Off model.
SoundCloud.com.
SoundCloud.com.
Nice.
That's
Of course, we've heard earlier.
That's a
James
good plug.
doing lots of yoga now.
Yoga classes.
Contact me, find me with the Facebooks and interwebs, and reach out. Speak to me. I have things that can help you.
Stay
Thank you.
alive.
Pool spotted, pool spotted, pool spotted.